Right everyone, as you can see, cases are in the back of the car, Katie is driving, we are en route for our holiday. So yeah, we're actually on the way to the airport now. We have come, we're gonna go a different way. I don't know how that took us that long to spit out, but we're gonna go, I'll show you when we go past. We're gonna go past the house that we're interested in. Could be ours when we land back in the country. Some big, potentially, like there's nothing, we don't know, but I'm just saying it could be, because that much could change. But we've got some news to tell you about that house, some news to tell you about our house. I'll probably tell you when we're abroad. Well, they are nice, them new build houses, they are, aren't they? They want to be for £500,000, but
I was just about to say.
Yeah, we're gonna go past it, so I'll show you when we're going past. Please be ours when we come back, please. But yeah, every time we drive past that place now, I'm just like, oh my god, please just. I love our house, but please just sell our house, please just sell. But yeah, I'll pick you back up when we're at the airport.
Right now I'm standing in the corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way. Just say you want me to. We've got nothing to lose. You're looking so oh, you're looking so oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going oh, you got me going oh. Now I'm moving closer to you.
Right, and good morning everybody. It is day one of the holiday vlog. Well, day two technically, but the first day that we are here. You will have already seen the villa tour, so I'm not really too bothered about you seeing stuff in the background and stuff like that. I have decided I'm going to do the villa tour first, just to avoid any spoilers. But yeah, me and Katie are now just about to head out to do a food shop, or like just some sort of shopping to get stuff in. So I'll take you along. It's about half an hour walk, then we're going to taxi back, and then we're just going to chill by the pool. Right, and everyone, we are back from I was gonna say food shop, but it's like snack shop, but with everything essentials shop that we need. And we are just gonna get it away because we had been waiting for about 10-15 plus minutes for a taxi. So I want to just get everything in the fridge and in the freezer, and I'll take you through it when it's all away. Gonna get the cream on, have a little bit of food, well, have a bit of food, get some cream on, and just go chill by the pool. It's so hot. Right, and everyone, we are on the way to food. It's currently 6:30. We're gonna go and meet the family for the first night. The food, dressed up, looking really nice. But yeah, we haven't picked the camera up much today. I just thought, with it being the first day, we did the food shop. I took you through that. Oh, I didn't actually show you what we got, so I'll show you that either tomorrow or when we get back, if I can remember, because we did pick a lot up. Cost us what, 155 euros? 130 euros, quite a bit off again, so nothing's changed even though we're in a different country. I'm still miles off. More embarrassingly, I was actually there for this one as well. It's pretty blustery tonight as well. I'll show you like the trees are moving. I'm hoping the audio is picking up all right. But yeah, we're on the way for food. I'll pick you up when we're there, show you what we're getting, show you what we get up to afterwards. And yeah, we've just had a fairly chilled day, so I'll pick you up in a sec. Good morning everybody, welcome to day 2 of the holiday vlog. Day 2 or day 3? Day 2, yes. I've just woken up, had some cereal quickly, had my medication, got my peppermint tea ready to go. Katie has been up since I don't know when, so we're going to go and check on her now because I woke up and she wasn't there, so I'm hoping she's outside. I'll have to file a missing persons report. Jesus Christ, you can tell I've just woke up. And there she is. And there's the pool. Oh, it's quite nice today actually at the minute. I did burn my stomach yesterday morning. Yesterday while we were just lounging around. We tried this new, I will get it. I've got the can just here. We're not using the rest of this. This thing from Aldi. It's like a spray mist, and it just hasn't worked whatsoever. It's worked in areas, and then it's left us really patchy. Like on my body, I'm really patchy. Like I'm burnt / tanned in one area, then like white still, and it's like not worked at all. So we went out yesterday, bought some Factor 50, just so we could put that on throughout the day to stop trying to burn everywhere else, at least, and negate the burn that is currently happening on our stomachs and stuff. But anyways, none of the boring stuff. I'm gonna go outside and chill now. I will pick this back up at various points through the day. Right everyone, back inside as you will have seen from playing in the pool. Hair's going the wrong way. But I thought right now Kate's going to make us some dinner, so I thought I'd quickly sort of show you through bits what we got yesterday, mainly just the fridge because a lot of it is in the fridge. But yeah, it is a nice, as you would have seen in the tour, a nice fridge there, little fly. But yeah, a load of watermelon, I'm going to have some of that after dinner. And then yeah, we've just got loads of little bits and bobs, lots of fruit. We did probably, like we have come to the conclusion, we did probably overbuy, to be fair. But I think you always do when you're on holiday. I think you always like, I don't want to be sat around starving, especially when you're not at a place where you can just go and order food. You don't want to be sat in your villa or like apartment or whatever you're in starving. So we did overbuy, but yeah, the fridge is. It should do us pretty, yeah. Like I say, I got some protein nuggets. I might have one of them with dinner actually, something nice and cool. But yeah, we did pick up quite a lot. I do feel a bit bad that I didn't show you it when we were out. Oh, that's why it's so big then. Yeah, I'll definitely have 2 of them. It is absolutely. You can get them ones like at home, can't you? They're the ones that like sometimes you'll.
Bread, it's called at home.
But yeah, I'm starving now. It is currently 1:10. Today has flown over. It felt like yesterday.
You didn't get up a lot later today though.
Yeah, I did actually. I did get up like near 10 o'clock after 10, so it felt like yesterday was quite long because we were up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock or something, wasn't it? And
yeah,
we went and got the food shop and then got back 10:30. We thought, oh, that's a long time, and then we were just like, oh. Didn't like drag in a bad way, but just was a bit like, oh man, what do we do? And you're still getting used to just being able to sit there and chill and try and forget about everything else going on. But yeah, camera's flashing. I'll pick this back up in a bit. Oh, what's that? Right, and everyone, it is Saturday now. It is Saturday dinner time. We are just sitting down to have some dinner. We've got the Rollitos, some Lay's, and a nice ham and cheese sandwich with some lettuce and tomato. And we've also got the football on. We are going to go out and watch the Arsenal game later. The weather's not great today. It's just a bit cloudy. It's warm, but it's just a little bit cloudy today. And so we've just sort of thought today'll be a good day anyways to do all that, so we'll take you along. I'm also going to do a bit of editing, but I have got a story to tell you about last night. I mean, my God, there is a big like, it's just, like, I can't really, like, I'll just have to tell you, but, like, why I didn't really pick the camera up last night. It was absolutely mental. I'll have me dinner, do a bit of editing, and I'll hopefully pick you up either when we're back from the football or before we go to the football, so I'll catch you in a sec. Alright everyone, we are nearly ready to go out. We are going out a little bit early tonight because we want to catch the, well, we don't want to catch the Brighton West Ham game. It will be on in a pub somewhere, so we're going to go down to near where we're eating to have a drink before we go for food, and then go for food with the family. Katie is just finishing up getting ready now. As she is looking stunning as ever. But I thought now would be a good time to tell you what happened last night. So we go to a restaurant as normal every night on holiday. We get to the place. Me and Katie are a couple of minutes late. We're the last ones to arrive, only by a couple of minutes or so. We get there. Sorry, I'm just putting the tripod on so I can put you down somewhere and talk to you. I'll just sit down, it'll be easier. I can't find anywhere to put you. But we get there, like I say, a couple of minutes late. Drinks order straight away, like no problem. Drinks take a little while to come, not too long, but they're like staggered. So I was thinking at first when they were taking a while to come, maybe he's sort of, because some people ordered soft drinks, cocktails, wine, he was probably getting them all ready to come sort of at the same time. No, like, the soft drinks came after like a couple of minutes, no problems. Cocktail, like out of the margarita, that's the one, thank you Katie. And that came like 5-10 minutes later. Not bothered about that. I understand it's a table of 14 of us. It looked like they were kind of understaffed, to be totally honest. Understand that completely. About half an hour, 45 minutes go past, and my mum, dad, auntie and uncle, who ordered a bottle of wine, or my auntie and uncle, sorry, I think ordered the bottle of wine. My dad ordered like a beer. Their drinks hadn't came yet. Half an hour, 45 minutes in, their drinks hadn't came. So my uncle went over, checked on the drinks. Yeah, he went over and checked, made sure like the drinks were on the way and they were coming. They came as soon as he sort of went over. Minutes later, they came out with the drinks. Their drinks all fine. Then he took the orders, and I think about 5 people were getting starters and no one else was. He takes the people's starters orders and then thinks like that's it, and no one else is getting anything else to eat. So we're then waiting. We're probably about an hour in here and nobody's ordered. The restaurant isn't busy as well, it has to be said. There's pretty much us and another table in the restaurant. That other table's finishing their meal, they're all finished. But it's like pretty much us in the restaurant at the minute. So again, my uncle goes over and says, look, like, what's going on? We've been here an hour, we've got no food, the drinks were so slow to come out, and you haven't taken orders. And that's when he says, oh, I thought everyone was just getting, I thought it was just the 5 people getting starters. I thought only 5 people out of 14 were eating. So that happens. He then takes everyone's main meal menu orders. And it's like, right, finally, like, on the right track, yada yada. Food starts to arrive. Probably, we've been there about an hour and a half at this point. We arrived at like 7. The table was booked for. It was like 8:30, something to 9 by this point. And food starts rolling out. I think the first dishes that come were not lasagnas, bologneses, which everyone was like looking at them. And to be honest, it did just look like super noodles with bolognese poured over. Like, it really looked bad. It did not look good at all. Then Harley's carbonara came. She says that just tastes. She said eggy, and I did say, to be fair, carbonaras do have egg in, but there was like massive clumps of egg, wasn't there, Katie? And it was like, the cheese just seemed a bit funny. And at this point, I'm thinking, this is going to be like a disaster. My dad ordered a Tex-Mex. He essentially gets chicken goujons and chips. It was quite funny to see, thinking back at it, because my dad's like taller than me. He's like 6'5", and he was like basically served a kid's meal, and it was absolutely like, it was funny. My mum ordered fajitas. What they'd done was they'd cut the wraps up of the fajitas and toasted them, so she essentially got tortilla chips with a fajita mix, and she was like, what is this? And then I think the thing that topped it all off was, well, my meal didn't come, and our little godson Bo's meal didn't come either. But then what topped it off was Dan's meal came. He ordered salmon, and it was like when he came with the salmon, everyone's face just like looked at the salmon and was like, this is going to be, there's no way they've cooked this right. And they hadn't cut into it. It was still as pink as anything, wasn't it? It was raw, like not cooked at all.
Like he literally just like seared.
Yeah, the guy like tried whizzing off. I was like, mate, that's not cooked. And then me little sister who hates confrontation, Hannah, was like, that's not good. What was it you said?
She literally, because he was going, good, and she picked it up and goes, look at it, that's not good. That's not cooked.
It honestly, I think because the whole night had just been like spiraling out of control, it was like, I think we just lost our patience at this point. Obviously our young godson Bo, he was saying like to his mum Harley, like, oh, I'm getting hungry, and it was just like, how? And then he turns round, and my uncle Andrew's like, oh, I want to speak to the chef. He says, there's no chef. It's basically the meals have been cooked by the waiters. And it was like, it explained it all. And then we found out he'd been drinking on the job, which I actually totally understand when you're abroad. I think it is like relaxed, much more relaxed than it is in the UK. If waiters and stuff want to have like a cheeky pint when they're on, like, it wouldn't bother me at all, because some of them, like, he was having a bit of a joke in the beginning, which was funny, but then as the night was progressing, it was like, mate, you're joking on, but like, how, we're not getting any food, we're barely getting drinks. It was just getting a little bit tedious. And then we found out he was basically drunk on, like, at work. He gets right in me auntie's face, like waving his hand, because at this point we were complaining if like Katie had gone, like, there was, how many of us was the total? 14? Is there 14 of us? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, man, I'll see the bed.
Yeah, 14, and then at this point there was just me mum, dad, Dylan, my cousin, my uncle Andrew, and my auntie Lindsay. There's only 6 of us left, so 8 people have just like, and the kids have just like gone. They've just went, look at this, because obviously, like I said, our little godson was getting hungry. He just needed food, so they all went to Burger King. And at this point, he's like lost his rag, like his head's just totally gone. He's speaking like a mixture of English and Spanish again. Like the whole night he was saying, my English is not good. I was like, that's totally understandable. We're in your country, we can't speak your language, so we appreciate you doing your best. But he was like mixing between English and Spanish, and my auntie Lindsay was just saying like, excuse me, we can't like understand. And he was just going, no, excuse me. I'm not even joking, when he was flailing his arms, getting closer and closer and closer to our face. And in the process, my mum sat next to me auntie Lindsay, so when he's waving his arms, he's nearly elbowing me mum in the face. I'm like, whoa, calm down, mate. And then, yeah, like that was when the main guy, like the owner of the restaurant, came out and was like, what is going on? So yeah, the reason it kicked off was, we'd basically sort of said, look, we'll pay for the drinks, we'll pay for the starters that came, but we're not paying for any of the main food, because it was all terrible. Like, you had undercooked stuff, we had stuff that wasn't right, like stuff that wasn't like it said on the tin, and we just were like, look, we'll come to some sort of compromise. And what he'd done was he'd went away and he came back and was like, yeah, €250. And that was when I think everyone was like, nah, we're up, we're out. And then it was like a standoff almost of like, we're not paying that. We obviously did want to pay for something. Me personally, I was like happy to walk. I was like saying, I honestly wouldn't blame you if people just went like walked at this stage, because he lost his head. He looked like he was about to lash out. Then you find out he was drunk, and it was just like, well, sorry, but this is just like totally unacceptable. But we ended up paying like €90 just for the drinks. And then so my Uncle Andrew went, because he got like, it like got really bad, like it did get proper heated. So a few of them went off. I was there with my mum and my dad, because I was like, I didn't want it, like he was still in the restaurant basically, and we'll get to that later. And then we went over and was like, look, like give us, like show us the bill and show us what he's put on, and we'll say like, look, what's fair. Like we didn't want to take the piss, but at the same time it was a bit like we've had the piss took out of us when he's come back with €250 when we hadn't ate any of the food. The food prepared wasn't prepared by chefs. It was like my mum said to him, he was like, I could have done a better job, and she probably could have, to be fair. So yeah, it was like, went over, checked the bill, and he charged for 2 wines when there was only 1. He charged for loads of bread, like 3-4 thingies of bread that they bring out. We hadn't actually asked for them, so we thought he asked us if we wanted them, we said no, and then he brought them out, so we thought he was just bringing them out to be like kind, didn't we, because food was taking a while. No, they were on there as well, and yeah, it was a real, honestly, it was probably the worst experience I've ever had in a restaurant on holiday. Would you say so as well? Like,
yeah,
I've never had anything like that happen on holiday before. It was like, it was quite scary at times, because like, especially when he slammed the bill on the table when he like, we were basically saying we're not paying that, and he was like, and then like I say, when he was getting right in my mum's face and my Auntie Lindsay's face, and honestly, I'm glad that like me dad and me Uncle Andrew were like the other side of the table, because I don't know what would have happened then, because I like sort of had to reach over and put my arm out when he was getting close to me mum, because I was like, this is just, what is going on? But yeah, anyways, hopefully, Katie, tonight's not like that. We're going to a nice little Mexican place. We're going further down the strip, but what I'm going to do is when we pass the place tonight, I'll sort of show you it and say like, I would recommend not going. Like the reviews online as well were great when we looked, but when in the middle of all this couple walked in who must like
come here a lot.
Excuse me, to Coraleco a lot, yeah. And they went, oh, it's totally changed in here. It looks like it's like totally different from the last owners that had it, so that probably makes a bit of sense, because that happens at home, to be fair, doesn't it, when like takeaways get new owners or even restaurants, and you can see the change and the quality just dips off. So yeah, we're going to a nice little Mexican place. It's a nice nice place area, isn't it, as well. It's a bit further down the strip, but like I say, we're going to go to an Irish bar now. The last thing as well was obviously on the night that was at the top of the strip, so we had to walk back up past it. That guy was still there serving and everything, and I was like, I could not believe it when they said he was drunk, and you could tell he was, like after he had said it, it was a bit like, yeah, you can sort of see it in his eyes, like his eyes were all over, they were like really like bloodshot and red, like not bloodshot, but like outside of his eyes were all just like red. Oh, but yeah, it was crazy, it was mad. Hopefully tonight's better. I will catch yous when we're at the Irish bar. That was the place where we were last night.
And that's the geezer.
And that's actually the guy that stood out there. So he's still somehow got a job. That's nuts. So yeah, that was actually him. So we've crossed over when we've got to the top of the strip, so we don't encounter him. But yeah, we're nearly there now. The strip is actually really nice here as well. Yeah, so the strip is actually really nice here. Indian smells unreal. Yeah, I'll pick you back up when we're at the Mexican bar, the Irish bar.
What are you doing?
Whoa! Caught that one on camera. everybody, Monday morning coffee, all quiet. I say morning, it is like 10 to 12 or something. We've had a very lazy morning and a morning where we really didn't want to do anything like this on holiday, but we have ended up having to sort our car insurance out whilst we're on holiday. So we've had a bit of a not stressful morning, I would say, Katie. It's just more of a like a ruins the vibe morning, doesn't it, a little bit, when you're having to sort money out. Katie is just there chilling, reading her book. I've just gotten out the pool. Oh, is it? How are you finding it? For everyone wondering, it is, you got this from, was it Ellie Darby that?
Yeah, she put it on
her story, didn't she? So how are you finding it?
Really good, yeah.
Yeah, enjoying it?
It's hard to like put down, to be honest.
Yeah, that's good. She has, yeah, I've read it a lot, to be fair, this whole. True, but yeah, I know.
The last one from holiday.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished.
Yeah, that's good, really. So yeah, I've just gotten out of the pool, as you can probably tell by my hair, made the coffees, well, made myself a coffee, made Katie a Fanta Lemon, but we were just speaking about how sort of much money we feel like we've saved on this holiday, haven't we, Katie? About sort of, although the initial cost on the villa was a lot more expensive than like if you were to just book a hotel, I feel like in terms of how much we've actually spent throughout the days has been a lot less, hasn't it? Like, we checked how much money we've still got left this morning, and it's like so much compared to what we thought we were going to have.
Considering how much time's left of the holiday.
Yeah, exactly. So I suppose as well, I was thinking it's probably the same with when you book a all-inclusive as well. I think as a family, when I was younger, I went on one all-inclusive holiday to Egypt. And yeah, like we felt the same. Like the initial payout does seem like it is a lot more, but you do sort of, you can go and not really take spends if you didn't want to do an all-inclusive holiday. So I think that's something I would definitely like to do with Katie, because you don't have to worry about food and drinks or anything. It's just extra bits and bobs really, or if you did want to go out for a meal. But yeah, so we're just chilling. Sorry I didn't pick you up yesterday, we just went out and watched the football, so there wasn't really a lot going on yesterday. I know we're going to go to the water park tomorrow, which will be the last day of the first weekly vlog, so that should be fun. It would be mint if I had a GoPro.
I know, I was just thinking that, because you can't take
I should ask, I don't know, I think Andy normally has one, but I don't know if he brought it. But yeah, that would be pretty sick. Yeah, if you don't mind. But yeah, so we're just going to currently chill by the pool. This is our current setup right now. Got another 2 beds there because they go on the giant watermelon at the ready. I'll need to get a clip of one of us on that, because I don't think I did when we went on it.
I'll need to get a clip of you getting on it though.
Getting on it, yeah.
Because you proper like dive across.
Yeah.
To jump on it.
So yeah, we're gonna just chill out, and I'm gonna try and make an effort today to pick you up more. We didn't have a disaster on Sunday night with food this time. No, Saturday night when we went out for the Mexican food, we didn't have a disaster. I forgot to tell you that because we got back quite late.
You got clips?
Yeah, I got clips of the Mexican place. I can put them back on the screen now. That was really good food. It was very similar to sort of Chiquitos back home, wasn't it? Sort of that sort of vibe. But I would probably argue that it was better. But yeah, that was really nice. We're going to Music Square tonight, so that should be good and fun to pick you up there. So yeah, we'll pick you back up throughout the day. Right, and everyone, we are about to sit down for some lunch soon. Katie is just on making it now. I will have said in the, just open the curtains, the villa tour vlog, I absolutely just love this place. It's such a home away from home feel that you get, apart from we've got really nice weather. And a pool, yeah, definitely. So it's not like home away from home, it's like a bit of an upgrade, but nonetheless, yeah, we've got so many like areas to sit. I feel like we don't utilize it enough because we don't have like, but to be fair, we're not even a week in yet, so we still might, but like we've still not sat up on the roof bit, which I definitely want to do because it does look really nice up there, and we've not sat out the front. So what's back? Well, I keep getting confused actually. Is that bit there with the sliding doors, that classed as the front or the back? The back, and that's the front, which is weird because I would have said it's the other way around. But yeah, it's just sort of really homely. I really like this place. I would definitely come back. I feel like I've said this before in the vlog, but I would definitely come back to this villa because of how it feels. Like you say, I had the football on Saturday, and it just felt like, I feel like there's not been a lot that I've went, oh man, like I forgot this, bar things that I've genuinely forgot, like clothes, forgot sliders, had to pick them, had to buy some of them whilst we've been out here. And I also went to Metro the day that we flew and the night before, because I had a parcel from Next to pick up with clothes and I forgot to pick them up. So yeah, I forgot quite a lot of clothing for this holiday. But yeah, we're gonna have some dinner now anyways. I will pick you back up probably tonight when we're getting ready. Right, morning everyone, it is Tuesday. As you can tell, I'm not at the water park, neither's Katie. I think Katie's just outside, at least I hope she is. I was up through the night last night, vomiting my dinner up. Yeah, I had seafood, as you would have seen in the vlog. I had the seafood spaghetti. And yeah, at around about 3 o'clock this morning, I was just hunched over the toilet and hurling up seafood and spaghetti. It was absolutely grim. So apologies if anyone's eaten, but yeah, that's why we're not at the water park. So it is just going to be another day of sun today around the pool and taking it very light. I just really didn't want to go to the water park, running up and down the slides and shooting down them with my stomach, because I was like, no to that. But I have just woke up. It's currently like 20 to 12, 25 to 12. I hate waking up late on holiday as well, because you just feel like the day is wasted, like if you get up really late like today. But yeah, just gonna take it light today. I am gutted because the last time I came to Coraleco when I was like teenager, I think I was like late teens, I missed the water park also because I wasn't well the day that I went to the water park. So yeah, I think we might end up going again, because I think Dan and Harley haven't gone today either, so we might end up going next week or like later on this week. But yeah, I'm just devastated because like my mum and dad had paid for it as well. You can't get a refund. But yeah, another chill day unfortunately guys, which, I mean I say unfortunately, it's still going to be a nice day. We'll still go out for food tonight. I think we'll probably just go out for like a burger or something. I think that was what everyone was talking about doing. So yeah, I mean it's still going to be a good day. You can't really complain when it's like this outside anyways. Look at that sun. Clear skies, warm as anything. Hard to complain, hard to twist about life when it's like that. But yeah, I'll pick this back up in a bit.
Hi guys, it is Tuesday afternoon, evening. And yeah, we've decided to have a night in tonight. We've just been to pick up some pizzas from a local takeaway and we're very excited. We're gonna have, oh, we didn't pick up any cards.
Oh shit, oh no.
Never mind. We were going to play some card games, but we won't now. Instead, we were going to do have some pizzas and probably put something on Netflix and watch a bit of TV. But here are the pizzas. We're very excited to have those. They look really good, don't we?
Yeah, oh my god. They look unreal. We forgot to get the chips though.
I know.
And my uncle said, oh, the chips are unreal. And we forgot to order them, but never mind, I'm sure that will be enough for us to order. Just a little...
And then we've also got a small...
grocery haul?
Little haul in here as well. We already took out the cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've also got an array of cookies as well as the drinks as well. So yeah, we're gonna tuck into this probably. And oh yeah, we got some chocomels as well, and some more pop. Just got a lot of drinks really, as well as actually we got some ciders. So was it just ciders?
Yeah, ciders on, and then it was like mixture, cocktail mixtures, wasn't it?
Like ready-made cocktail type drink things, isn't it?
You got a hooch.
I got a hooch.
I got a pina colada one. So.
And a pina colada. So yeah, I don't know if we'll pick you guys back up tonight or not. Liam will probably be the teller of that. But yeah, we're gonna tuck into this now, and we will speak to you guys soon.
Right, and everyone, pizza's all done. They were absolutely unbelievable. We are home comforting it up, watching a bit of Fabinell on YouTube because Netflix was, well, we couldn't reset our password, and I don't know if that's just because we're in a different country, because like it's like Sky, and it's going to make it sound really bad, but like Sky Bet and that, I can't access Sky Bet because we're in a different country, so Katie can't quite change the password, but I wonder if it's still there. We've got a little lodger, we've got a little kitty cat right there next to the barbecue, black and white one as well. But yeah, we're just going to sort of chill for the night now, as we have been all night. Sorry about that camera angle. So yeah, that's going to wrap up week one. Sorry it took so long to say that. That's going to wrap up week one. I hope you have enjoyed. I can't wait for week two. I feel like this week in particular has took us a bit longer to sort of get going with everything and get like to grips with everything, and I've really wanted just to chill out as well. So yeah, I'm gonna put the camera down now, pick you back up tomorrow to start a new vlog, and I will catch you in the next one.